against Madou, twisting and turning and banking it in, and the Senegalese surge continues. Senegal looking to stretch an 11-point lead with Astou Traoré, who's got 6 already. She'll fire another 3. It's a hat-trick of 3s in the first 5.5 minutes. Atosu, she's going to try one as well and hits it with the foul. Prodded away almost by Atosu. Here goes Diouf up against Atosu. Difficult shot, and it drops. How about that? She might have thought about it again, but she gets inside this time, bursting through. Kalou got her fingertips to it though, and forces the turnover, and the nice pass down the floor. Elono puts it in free flow. They'll take their time and work in the final 6 seconds of the shot clock, and she just launches one. Gets it back as she cuts to the basket and puts it in. Evelyn Akantor. Thiam will shoot a 3 for the first time and hits it. Back-to-back 3s for Senegal. Mohamed trying to shake off her marker, able to peel away towards the baseline, backs it in, arches that back again. Akantor, Elonu cutting away from her opposite number and laying it up and in. No doubt whatsoever that the best team won this competition, and they beat.
Okay, welcome back. We know the Tigers, they've left for Tunisia this morning, and you know they're defending champions, and most of them just want to see if they can replicate what the Tigers did in Mali, Bamako, but it's going to be a difficult task. We understand the fact that most of the players are new. We understand the fact that most of them don't have the experience of playing in a championship like this. We also understand the fact that they came to camp, well, not really very late, like they had just less than 2 weeks together, all of them, and even having the last one, the Wizards boy, coming in on a Saturday, and of course they had to leave this morning, and their opening game, it's going to be on Friday night. That's 8:30 Nigerian time against Côte d'Ivoire. So it's a huge task for these guys. We're asking so much from them.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's going to be very tough. But let's just go through what a Group A play schedule looks like, and it's going to be Côte d'Ivoire. That's on Friday. Consider that they're actually leaving today for a game that's going to be played on Friday. Just putting that out there. Nigeria versus Mali is next. That's on Saturday. And Nigeria versus DR Congo on Sunday. So there's back-to-back games for Nigeria's D Tigers. And I know you can say that, okay, the opposition are not exactly top echelon when it comes to basketball in Nigeria, in Africa. So perhaps they can take advantage of their talent level in that squad to get the required wins against Côte d'Ivoire, Mali, and DR Congo. But it is a competition at the end of the day. All these guys away, Mali, they are coming to try and win as well too. So I'm not here thinking it's just going to be a stroll in the park for the Tigers.
Obviously, it's not going to be like that because they know what they have to do, especially when you have talents like this, all of them coming together from different backgrounds. Some of them haven't even played Nigerian basketball before. Some of them haven't been to Afrobasket Championship before. Some are just coming out from college and all that.
Right.
But then maybe the experience of Ike Diogo and also Daniel Ochefu in there, Kelechi also in there. I think that the EKs, you have like about 3 EKs in here, from Ikenan to Ike, then Ike Uwamun. So when you have all of them together, maybe we can just have... I don't know.
What's the name got to do with this?
Like, there will just be a connection. You saw the warm-up game, right? I mean, there seems to be a level of connection, you know, among the players. You know, what Ike Diogo was able to do, you know, with I'm trying to remember his name now, with the Ike Uregbu, one of the EKs and all that. Then Kelechi himself also, there seems to be this little synergy, you know, among them and all that. Well, you know, team spirits will always come, you know, as they continue to play. So first thing first, just do the business against Côte d'Ivoire. I think that would be really very crucial for them.
If preparations had been ideal, we'll be talking a lot more confidently today. The preparations, obviously, not ideal. Too late, too close to the tournament, and all those guys that pulled out as well too. Obviously, will take something out of the squad. But like I always say, it's an opportunity for these guys that have been selected now to go and, you know, prove themselves to go and showcase their talents. And they will have the opportunity starting on Friday against Cote d'Ivoire. I don't know, some of these guys, when you listen to them talk, they sound very confident. They don't, they're not really fazed by the situation. They're ready to actually go and give their all for Nigeria in Tunisia. Let's take some of their reactions now.
Yeah, we have a lot of confidence because despite we don't have much time, but the team spirit is getting more better, and togetherness, we can bring back the trophy.
We're confident because of how we've been practiced and the coach, the things the coach used to put us together, the hard work, and we can see all of us were together. So we know we're good to go. We should just be ready. We know what we're going there to face.
Yeah, there's definitely a team chemistry. You know, we're still getting to know each other, being you know, short time, but we're doing a good job. We spent a lot of time with each other in the past few days, so I think we'll be good. It's going to be important for us to come out and play with a lot of energy and play together, and then you know, send a message to everybody that that we're here to defend.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I believe that we've been working very hard. I believe the coaches have been doing a good job coaching us, and I believe that if we put in the work that we've been putting in practice, we should be fine.
Okay, the Tigers players all confident that they can actually defend our title that was won 2 years ago. Yeah, incidentally, in the same country, in Tunisia. So perhaps if you're looking for good omens, that might just be it. We're going back to the same place where they won the first title. Yeah. I think that's a lot more, it's a lot better than the names you were reeling out the other time. I think there's a bit more connection.
Okay, more connection with, okay, they're going back to where they won it before.
What does the name got
but the difference is not the same guys that bring this. That's the difference.
Right.
So you now have to look at the fact that, no, some of them said, look, they're going to draw inspiration from the experienced guys in the team. Correct. So that's going to help a whole lot because they were, just one was there before. Just not even the coaching crew. Yeah. You understand? So I think Abdurrahman was with the team the last time. Yeah, one of the assistant coaches. Okay, that happens to be the only one who is there. So you're having just two people who've been to Tunisia before in this team. So it's a difficult task. And 2 years in between, everything has changed, new board and all that. So it's difficult for you to really understand that defending champions normally is supposed to be the ones that will prepare so well. But what we have right now, we're having defending champions who are the least prepared going into a tournament, just relying on team spirit, relying on the Nigerian spirit, relying on teamwork, relying on luck, prayers, and everything you can think of to be able to carry that, because they know talent alone sometimes is really not enough anymore. No, it's not enough. You can have talented crop of players, but if you don't have the right preparations, a time will come when they won't have that extra strength to go on. So that's where the test is going to come from. That's where it's going to come from. You're spot on now, Cecilia. And I listened to Deji Akindele, the center as well, too, and he was very clear. The team is obviously talented, but they will need to work extra hard, like really, really hard, to bring all that talent together to get the win, which is what's going to be required to advance on to the next stage of the competition. But there's not a lot we can say other than to wish them all the best for that first game against Cote d'Ivoire on Friday. That's when it's going to tip off for Nigeria's D Tigers, and hopefully they can get better as the competition progresses. Okay. So that's it for... Hopefully. Yeah. Don't forget, I mean, the tournament is being hosted between Senegal and Tunisia. It's because of our group, by virtue of the group we're playing in, that's what we're in Tunisia. And if we just continue winning and all that, because the final also it's going to be there. So we'll just stay there. That's the omens you're talking about, right? Okay, remember we won the Afrobasket Championship just once, and that was in 2015. Right. We've never won it till that time. And after that, I don't know if we're going to win this one. And just knowing that that victory is still very fresh in my memory. Because it's just yesterday. Yeah, because it was, I mean, the way they won it, I mean, defeating the absolute best on their way. They only lost one game en route winning that particular competition. It was very impressive. And all those lads, I wish, and a lot of Nigerian fans wish they are part of this team, but they're not. And there's not a lot we can do about that now other than to support the guys that we will be wearing the green and white of Nigeria in Tunisia. So, Cecilia, let's just move on and wish them all the best. All the best. The best. Right.